What is up, guys? Again, today's video is also going to be, well, as short as possible just because of the fact that I do have to rush out again. But I'd like to get this out because obviously it's special. Got a payout. The amounts on the screen, it was exactly $1,429, which leaves me with around $1,500 worth of buffer, just a little under. I did want to wait to try to get to 4,000 to get a 2K payout, but I was like, I've been on a pretty good winning streak right now, and I've even been telling myself, which today and yesterday's trade, I believe, yeah, yesterday's trade I did size down, as well as today's I did trade down even more. I did add a little couple of my micros to it at the end, as you guys will see, but the initial trade was sized down until I was decent in profit and felt like adding a couple more. But yeah, $1,500 payout, round up. I forgot to do it live. I keep forgetting. Well, the first time or of that I made the video, I was out on a trip, and then this time I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the payout, and then realized, boom, I forgot to take a live one. So yeah, unfortunately, can't walk you guys through the live payout, but here is the payout itself. And now gonna go over the trade today. This one I just forward tested. Looked like that one would have actually been a break even, but yeah, the one that I took today was a break even. Now, as you can kind of see, the trade I had taken roughly, which obviously at the time, not going to know, but it looks like ever since then we've kind of been stuck in this range. I will say though, pretty much all the objectives have been met. Yeah, we have this level down here that we could hit, but we've already taken out the previous day low, and we've already kind of dumped quite a bit today. I know Asia last night was dumping a lot, but anyways, coming into the day, we dumped lower. There's really nothing could have taken there, but we had this retrace up. I was looking at a short possibility within right here twice on the 32nd. I almost took one, and then I realized, this isn't going to take. The second one, this one, I don't really know. I mean, we tapped into discount. We also hit this 4-hour order block, and probably, I think it was a 15-minute. I could have taken the short, but I just still wasn't feeling like it was the best possible opportunity I could take. And of course, it did end up working out for a pretty nice amount. But again, that's not the trade I had taken. Trade I had taken, similar, but obviously for me, it was better just in the fact that it wasn't a 30-second, but we had a 3-minute, I believe. Yep, 3-minute was the highest time frame. We kind of had a retrace up. We were still holding the 15-minute, I believe, and I had entered here right at the closure, and my break even was these equal lows right here, but just the significant low. And pretty much once we had to get a close above is when I had entered for 2 more micros. So I was in for 3 micros on this position. I just did not feel like risking 330 bucks. That has not been, like, if this trade was a loser on 5 micros, that would have been my largest loss in a while. So again, losses have been pretty small, and I've been on a winning streak. So I wanted to size down, not get too ahead of myself, and manage my risk properly. So yeah, I got in there, and then obviously my average gets moved lower, so it was around roughly here, and I ended up getting stopped at break even. Again, I don't know the exact. I could look, but I don't really. I just know it was somewhere within this fair value gap right here. Got stopped at break even, but even if I didn't add 2 more positions, I still would have gotten stopped at my original break even. So it is what it is. And yeah, I mean, we got close again over here. So it's not necessarily that the bias itself was wrong. It's just we're stuck in this range. We just had this huge sell off from AM, kind of a rebalance, which is where I thought I was going to catch a continuation lower, but price decided to have other ideas and just kind of chop around in this like 100-point range throughout today. Thought about a couple more things, but that's when I started to realize like it wasn't a good range, and then was looking at forward testing this, but this was just like, I think it was like an 8-minute or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but something too large and just too much risk on the table that I was willing to take. Or maybe it was, or sorry, it was New York lunch. This was like another one I was just looking at, but doesn't matter because those are just forward tests. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So all I can really say, since it's kind of a trade recap and a payout, but still, I want to take acknowledgement, I guess, to really like, um, yeah, just say I'm obviously blessed for the payout. Again, it's nothing crazy money, but it is going to help to continue to allow me to scale this year and put back into my trading and scale up more. So yeah, obviously very grateful. Thank you guys for watching, and I just gotta say a shout out to God, honestly. With the blessings that I've had recently, and can't forget to mention that. So thank you guys for watching, and peace out.